Hello everybody, and welcome to a Tuesday Tea with Mr. Cinnamon and Juju. Cinnamon Stitches is taking pumpkin spice to the orthodontist. She has an appointment today. So we figured we'd come in here and help Jen out, maybe do a little bit of a video. I don't know, who knows, but it's Tuesday tea, so obviously tea. I don't drink tea. I actually don't like tea. Although I do like green tea in the can, that's pretty good. Juju likes Arnold Palmer's, which is like the lemonade, lemonade?
Mm-hmm. Lemonade and tea.
Yeah. And, but, because it is Tuesday tea, I did go ahead and make some tea. So I made some wild berry herbal tea preferred selection. This is what it looks like. So, let me taste it. It's actually not bad. I made it iced because I don't like hot tea. Try that.
That's good.
It kind of tastes like Kool-Aid, so I mean, works for me. Even though I put like half a cup of sugar or something in it. So in any event, I just wanted to kind of talk about stuff. So I think you guys have seen me in a bunch of videos here and there. If you don't know about me, so I'm originally from California, and I think Jen has mentioned that we met on the internet, and then when I moved to Michigan. But yeah, it's been a whirlwind experience with Cinnamon Stitches there. So, but I wanted to support her. She's busy today, and I know she's gonna be scrambling like crazy to record a video. So I wanted to make sure I took some time to help her out there. So we're in here going to record a video. Now Juju has some things that she's working on for her shop. So we can show you some of that. And I did want to talk to you guys about some of the yarns that I like that I think Cinnamon Stitches knows about, but I wanted to show a couple of, at least one thing that I do like. So, Juju, what are you working on lately?
Sun catchers.
Ooh, I like that one. Those are pretty.
There's that one.
Do you find that people really like the crystal stuff a lot more?
Yeah. Because it makes more rainbows.
What about colored crystals? Have you tried that?
You mean like this?
Yeah, like different colors. Because I know they sell like pink crystal colored hearts,
Yeah, I mean, there's like no difference really in if they're colored or not.
Alright.
And then...
Ooh, I like this one. You gotta see this one.
There's this one.
So these little things kind of remind me of like Christmas decorations almost. Like what you would see like on the top of an old style like Christmas bulb.
Yeah, they remind me of Fabergé eggs.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
And then there's this one.
Oh, that one's cool.
And this one. This is a mini sun catcher.
See, that's colored stones. I like that.
Yeah.
So, you working on anything for the holidays specifically? For like the upcoming holidays?
Not really. I mean, I want to make more Halloween stitch markers just before Halloween, so like soon.
Well, it's like, 2 weeks away.
Well, I know, but people would get them by then if they put them in like soon.
That's Halloween parties, right?
Yeah. And then I'm thinking about making some Christmas ornaments for Christmas.
Yeah.
Or like sort of like sun catchers, but like ornament shapes with the ornament hooks.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I know for me, I've been trying to figure out like what I want to get Cinnamon Stitches, what I want to get Jennifer for Christmas, and I have no ideas. A lot of times it's about October, November time frame that I finally figure out, or I know she's got a whole list, so obviously I have that to go off of, but I always like to try to come up with something on my own, whether it's I make something or I buy something, and I do have an idea for something that I want to get her, or I want to make her, and y'all, if I can get around to doing it, then I'll make it, and y'all will see that at some point. But if you have any ideas on what you think I should get her for Christmas, put them in the comments, and I'll read those, and we'll see what you guys think. And she might get a kick out of seeing what you all think that we should get her for Christmas. So, I don't know, it's middle of the day now. I'm actually doing training from home today, and we're on lunch break, and it's funny because Juju texted me and was like, "Can you get me home from school early for fun?" For fun? What are you talking about? So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna get her home from school, then she's gonna work. So she's here video recording because she came home early from school. Now, if you're one of her teachers and you see this video, she was excused absence. It's an excused absence, I swear. But other than that, you know, I think just, you know, it was good to have Jennifer have that little break that she had because it certainly helped her kind of recenter herself. Oh, and then about me. So one of the things that we always talk about is, you know, I'm not huge on yarn, but I do like sometimes going and like, you know, Jennifer always be like, oh, you gotta feel this, or you gotta touch this, or you gotta smell this. Smelling yarn is not my thing. I never get a smell out of yarn unless it's some kind of like scented yarn. But one of the kinds of yarns that I really do like are the ones that have like the sparklies in it. So that, and like the super soft, like usually like the baby soft or like the Burnett baby, you know, the stuff that they make like baby blanks out of. I really like the soft, like silky smooth feel of that, but I really like these because it's like when you make something with it, it's like super shiny. Would I wear something like this? Probably not, obviously, but I just like it. I think it's super cool yarn. This one in particular is I love this yarn, metallic. And this one is looks like it's a 5 millimeter yarn, 252 yards. So it's pretty cool yarn. I pulled it off of her shelf. She probably got a couple dozen of yarn like this, but anyway. So, anything else going on with you, Juju?
Not really.
No. Oh, how was homecoming?
It was fun.
Did you dance?
Yes.
I didn't think she did.
I did. I also made my own jewelry for homecoming.
Oh yeah, she did. She made her own jewelry. She's like a wallflower though, I think, when she comes to dances. She's like on the periphery. Like, I'm gonna hang out over here in the corner and just kind of people watch. I'm kind of the same way too. I think all of us are the same way because I think your mom's like that too. Mom will be up there dancing. No, she'll be dancing, but I also think she's like a people watcher. Yeah. So like she won't go up and be like in conversations. She'll dance when there's like a good song coming on, but then when it comes to like the people, she's like disengaged. I'm gonna sit over here in the corner and watch the crazy people do their thing. But yeah, we don't go out to places that we dance, you know, or there's I think it's partly because I don't dance, but, you know, when we've gone to, like, weddings or stuff like that, I'll dance with her now. I think in the past you couldn't get me to dance just because I didn't want to. And then even when the girls were growing up and I would take them to, like, daddy-daughter dances, I didn't really do a whole lot of dancing, but the last couple of ones we went to, which has been 5-6 years now, we haven't gone to one in a while because Juju doesn't love me anymore. I did get up and dance, and I did do like the chicken dance, and I did the Cupid shuffle, and I did all those crazy dances and stuff like that. So, you know, and I think I'm getting to the point where, like, yeah, I would like to go someplace where we're doing more of those kind of things, and but there's not a whole lot of opportunity for us to be able to do that because there's not like a bunch of weddings. We don't have a ton of people that are getting married or people that we know that are getting married to go to like weddings or stuff because. You know, growing up the way I did, I had a really big family, so there was always, you know, my Mexican side of my family, there was just tons of weddings and stuff like that all the time, quinceañeras and just sweet 16 parties or you know, other types of parties, and we'd always have those, and there was always dancing. I never danced, but we always had parties to go to, and that's like now that we're all grown up and we just kind of stick to our own little circle here in this house. There's not a whole lot of stuff. Places for us to go except for wherever we decide we want to go when we go, like Disney World, and Disney World doesn't do dances, although when we went, what party did we go to?
It was the Moonlight Magic.
Yes,
party.
So we went to Moonlight Magic. They had it was the characters like the Darkwing Duck and Scrooge McDuck and Goofy and Max, and so they were playing some really cool like old DuckTales, Darkwing Duck kind of songs, that kind of stuff.
Playing 90s songs.
Yeah, like 90s music, and I was tired, so I didn't get up and dance just because I had been walking a lot that day, but Jennifer got up there and she was shaking her booty, and it was pretty funny to watch. And then when they played the 2 songs from the Goofy movie, what was it?
It was I think they played Stand Out.
Yeah.
Oh no, they started with Stand Out,
yeah,
and then they did
mixed
Eye
it.
to Eye.
Yeah, they mixed it. So they did Stand Out, and they went to Eye to Eye, and she was all up in that because those are like some of her favorite songs from back then, and it was funny because when they played the songs, or when we've talked about the songs, and I've mentioned to Juju, oh yeah, it was Tevin Campbell, and Juju's like, who? What? Who? I was like, yeah, he was like a little boy when he sang those. Well, he wasn't a little boy, but he was a teenager when he sang those songs. But, so yeah, I mean, today's just one of those chill days. Jen's out, with pumpkin spice right now. We're tracking them on our phones to try to make sure she's not going to be home anytime soon, because we figure we'd surprise her with doing this video. So the dogs are over here waiting. They want to get to Juju because she's been gone all morning. So they're like, can we have Juju now? No. Our dogs are blockheads sometimes, honestly, though. And it's like she can't. They get locked in the room all night with her. So they're like her dogs at night. And then once she opens the door, it's like, it's funny because they want to go to bed. So at night, they want to go in with you. And they'll scratch at the door if she closes the door and they're not in there because they want to go in there. But in the morning time, you open that door and they come busting out like, I'm free.
Well, it's Oreo that's ready to be out, and then Scarlett just has to go to the bathroom. So she leaves and goes outside, and then she comes back, and I happen to be in the bathroom, and she's scratching and whining at the door to get me to come out.
Oh.
So she can hurry up and see me again.
Because I'm like, it's like, if you're that, like, if you don't want to be locked in there at night, don't whine that she doesn't let you in there at night. Although if you left your door open, they'd probably end up in bed with us. Or I know when we would not let Oreo in our bed and your door was closed, she would try to go in Lucas's bed.
Yeah.
And would wake him up. And obviously we don't want that. So, and stuff with little man, he's been, everything's been good. We haven't heard any more issues from school. He hasn't complained. It was funny because when, the other day when he came. Alright, so sorry about that. Battery died. Apparently I don't know how to work cameras, so Jen will have to teach me one day. But anyway, I was saying that it was funny because after the issue that little man had at school, everything's been good, but I remember that day because we walked in the door and Jen told Juju what had happened, and it was like Jen was like Mama Bear and Juju was like Mama Sister Bear. So Juju was like ready to go over to the elementary school and take care of business. And I was like, I'm sitting there trying to figure out how do I pay a 5th grader to go take care of business at the school. We were all trying to figure it out. So, no, needless to say, everything's been good. Hasn't had any more issues, gotten back in the normal thing of things at school. We keep an eye on him just to make sure he's still fine and there's no issues. So, but anyway, other than that, it's just been another Tuesday. I got some tea. Juju's home from school. Dogs are laying next to the door because we won't let them in. And my lunch is almost over, so we better go, especially before Jen gets home and realizes that we're playing on her camera and recording videos without her knowledge. If I was smart, I'd be able to edit this video and upload and be like, yeah, your video's done, but we're not going to do that. So, anything else you want to say before we're done? I think Juju's good. Check out her shop, some cool stuff. As for me, I don't have anything on the internet for you guys to check out. Check me out on here, that's about it. So other than that, tune in next time for the next Cinnamon Stitches video. See you later.